Hi guys, it's just Mark here from Turbo Packs in Durham. We've been working throughout the pandemic and we've seen a lot of customers in lately, and I felt that I really did need to do this little video about a particular point, and that's with regard to turbochargers and the diagnosis side of it. Now, last week we had an old customer of ours come in and been dealing with us for 25 years, and he bought a turbo from us for about £450, and then three miles later he came back, the turbo had failed, and these are the internals here, right here. Now, we stripped the turbo down, it'd been starved of oil. Now, he'd bought the turbo, he'd taken it to a fitter who hadn't checked the car, not being rude, didn't really know what he was doing, fitted the turbo, and the turbocharger was starved of oil. He came back, had to buy another turbo. He then got a proper mechanic in, who then fitted it, came in to see me, and the turbocharger's oil feed pipe was completely blocked. Now, this type of penny pinching is getting a bit out of hand, and I know people are having rough times at the moment, we all are. However, I'm making this video to say there comes a point where you're going to spend a lot more for your money than you need to. Now, you wouldn't come to me and ask me to do an MOT for you. We're turbocharger specialists. So if you have a suspected turbo problem, come and see us first. In the long run, it is cheaper, because this is what we do. We diagnose, fit and supply more turbos than anybody else in the region. And I'm not saying we know everything about everything, we don't, but we're pretty good at what we do. We've been around since 1994. Phone us, come on in and get an evaluation done. The number of people who phone up and say, Mark, I need a new turbo, they come in for an evaluation, it's not the turbo, you've got a blocked DPF, the EGR's sticking, etc, etc. Or more importantly, your turbo has failed, however, there was a root cause for it. So if you don't nail that down, what happens to your £1,000, your £1,200 you've just spent on your turbo when the root cause has been missed? You fit your new turbo, and that fails because you missed it. And that's the bit we're trying to get across. Just slow down when you have a turbo problem. Even if you don't know you've got a turbo problem, get a proper evaluation done. And by the way, an evaluation isn't, I've got a friend who has a computer and I plugged in and he gave me fault codes. Fault codes are just the beginning of it. You need to look into this in a lot more depth to make a comprehensive diagnosis. So give us a call at Turbo Packs. This is what we're here for. We've got branches in Durham and Team Valley. At least get the evaluation bit done first, and then at least you can target your repair. So the old saying, measure twice, cut once, is the way to go. I hope this has helped a bit, guys.